I don't think it's going to happen. Biggest one today, 1.5 kilo. 115 for the shot, 35 short of what we really wanted in it. 150 a shot, 200 kilos a day. It's what we want. We've made a start. That'll do. Hopefully the weather improves. And hopefully we can work around here and hopefully. Well, you got to have hope. Don't have hopes and dreams. How far do you go in life?
I'll just put it in and just drag out of it around. It's a good pot too.
If we keep working at it too hard, we'll end up snapping it off and then it's no good to us.
Nah, keep going back, Jake.
4,000 kilometres to the west,
We're only in 5 fathoms.
the crew of the Corrado is trying to retrieve a snagged lobster pot stuck 10 metres below on the rocky reef floor.
I just had to make a call before to my mate Steve. We couldn't get this pot off. She's all snagged up. Stevie's going to jump in the water for me and unsnag it so we can get it back because the 350 bucks worth of gear sitting there with crays in it, I hope. So we want this sucker back.
In a bid to save money on fuel, Jay dropped the one-off test pot 1 kilometre from shore. But his strategy has backfired, and now Jay's had to call in his mate Steve to bail him out.
Yeah, just glad the boys are all handy to quickly jump aboard and race out here. Lucky it's only close to home. I know we're under the pressure today, but it's important too to get this pot back. I don't want to leave it for a few more days because there's a bit of swell coming and then he can't dive on it because he can't see what he's doing. The weather for this dive is fantastic. You know, the water's clear, so that's easier for the diver. You know, you fish the rocks in here, they get snagged, they chafe off even, and you lose them all together. You know, you want to get that pot out as quick as you can. You don't want to leave them in the water too long. You know, the crays will get out after a couple of days if you leave them too long. We'll get this dive done as quick as we can and get out of here. Should be able to see him coming up just here. Looks like we might be getting our gear back and whatever crays are in it. So that's a big, big bonus. Woo! Thank you! Thanks, buddy. Awesome! Oh, we got our pot back. It's coming. It's in the winch now. Here she comes. 350 bucks back in my pocket. Sweet. Oh,
Jesus, got
crays
out.
are falling out of it. Saw it swimming out of the pot.
It's a slab of beer for the rescue team and half a day of downtime for the crew.
That's the only downside of fishing inside here, is you do snag gear up a lot out wider. It tends not to happen. That's the nature of this game, I suppose. You want to fish on the hard rocks, well then you've got to take your chances with your gear getting damaged or losing it.
South Cape, Tasmania.
Hey, we got one. Any mate?
5.
5. All the young bloke wants to do strip pots. He gets excited when he sees crays.
After 4 months at home with no income, skipper Snotty is finally pulling his first pots for the season.
I'm not going out with big expectations to catch a heap of fish, but it'd be nice to catch enough to cover the costs and probably make a little bit.
And with a new baby girl to care for, deckhand Jake desperately needs a paycheck.
Cracker's been fishing. He was lucky enough to get a trip in there. He got a bit of an order off the bloke he normally sells to, where we never, so he got to go out and make a bit of a start. Look at that! Oh my God.
That would be the biggest, singlest, heaviest pot I've ever seen.
Snotty's brother Cracker has only made one trip since the market crashed.
Yes, Glenn. He's got a plan together yet? Why, have you?
The Jaeger family usually fishes together.
When you got two boats looking around, it's a lot easier to find a crane.
But the global pandemic has left the family business down more than $500,000 in revenue for the quarter.
The first one's got me a bit excited. These ones aren't real flash.
No. We've got 8 or 9 cranes out of the first couple of pots. Now they're just bloody pretty much empty here now, so I don't know what we're going to do. Don't look real good. There's another empty one. We have got lights. Look at the size of that. He's just crawled out of there, that bugger.
Sea lice have infiltrated the pots, devouring some of Snotty's $3,000 bait stock.
Well, sea lice are just really the bloody scavengers of the sea. Like, they just... anything that sort of dies, they eat. We're probably putting about a bit over 1.5 kilos in each pot, like, of bait, so... And when the sea lice are bad, they'll just zap that. Like, they seem to, of the daytime they're fine, but like of the night time, just after dark, they seem to come out, same as crazy.
Very sad.
You know what we should have done?
What's that?
Stayed at home. It's just nothing. Well, you got a pot for crazy in there's a thing.
Snotty can't take a trick.
What do you reckon about them ockies, mate?
Don't like them. They always kill the big ones.
They're effing bastards, aren't they?
Yep.
Bloody oath. Getting no craze. It just costed me money to be out here, like, just with bait, like that.
Sea lice are stealing his bait.
There. There's another ockie. Over.
There we go. Oh, he's made a mess of this. There's legs and whatnot everywhere.
And now octopus are eating his lobsters.
I've had a real bad start to 2020. I just don't think it's going to be my year. No,